That's what it's like when you meet Mike Stanley.
Pretty much. Alright, I think that sounds good. So I see a little bit of ringing, but that shouldn't be that bad. Alright, man. Welcome to the Black and Off White podcast. The podcast where we explore the unique experiences of individuals, whether you're navigating the complexities of identity, culture, or community. This is a space where we dive into the stories that shape our lives. In each episode, we'll unpack what it means to grow up, live, and thrive at the intersection of two or more worlds. I'm Mike, and together we'll be exploring the beauty, challenges, and nuances of living in today's ever-evolving society. So let's get into it. So I got my man's in here, man. Dylan Tucker, if you know him, he's pretty well known, especially in DE, but he definitely broadening his horizons being in New York and everything. So I appreciate you coming through, man. This is it's real cool.
No problem, bro. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. So what I want to at least get into is like the dynamics that people go through when they're in their upbringing, and especially with people who are like biracial. And when I mean biracial, it can vary, but I know when people see me, it's like, oh, well, your mom or your dad is white, right? It's like, nah. It's like they both. My mom's real light skinned. Like she's super. She's more light skinned than I am. So
Now,
she could pass.
Is your mom biracial?
Oh, I don't know. Actually, it's a lot of family secret stuff that you know, like stuff that you have a hunch on. Like I know what y'all are doing, but I'm just gonna let y'all live because you probably don't want to talk about it because it's gonna bring back some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, clearly, so one of your ancestors was biracial.
Yeah, I think.
Go back to the slaves, bastards fucking the slaves. Type shit.
Yeah, I think it was my great grandfather who was white.
Gotcha.
So I think he started it.
Gotcha.
And
was he a good white man? How does the story go?
I mean, from what?
Maybe he was one of them abolitionists. You know what I mean? And then his house was a part of the Underground Railroad. He let niggas come and spend the night while they headed up north. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it might have been. He had I think a total of like 12 siblings. My great aunts and uncles. It's like 12 of them. They had 12 kids. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so he was definitely trying to contribute to something. So having that many kids.
But I don't go up that far down the line. Shit. That'd probably be like the late 1800s, early 1900s.
Yeah, it's
I'm sure he was a good white man. That'd be funny if you could go back in time and see that he actually looks like you. You go back in time and hop out to the DeLorean and shit. Like, motherfucker look just like Mike Stanley. This cool ass white dude. Sharecropping.
I think I have a picture of him somewhere.
Oh, word.
Yeah, he looks like a typical old white dude, so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, but we talking about, being mixed and shit. I seen pictures of my grandparents and my great grandparents too and shit, so.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
White and black. Shit's funny. I always imagine what it would be like if like they could meet each other. Because they had the same great grandkid and shit.
And then it was, I couldn't imagine how it was with them growing up, but I know for me with dealing with that differences in culture and shit, it was rough growing up.
Oh,
yeah. The only, because, single parent, so she can only do so much for.
It's definitely crazy in a country like ours that's like built off of racism to grow up being mixed and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's definitely interesting and shit, but it's cool. I learned to find a sense of humor in it since I was young. Even at times, being so young, I'd make jokes about it that were inappropriate. Probably still do, but, I definitely learned a lot.
Most definitely, man. Was there someone that you, I wouldn't say like looked up to, or like someone famous where you're like they kind of like inspired you, I guess.
Inspired me to do what?
Uh, just to
To be black.
yeah, essentially, yeah, pretty much.
Will Smith, I guess. Yeah, if you go back to that, when I was growing up, he was the shit like Independence Day and Bad Boys and the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely all that shit. Will Smith was the man. So I definitely used to come home and watch the Fresh Prince of Bel Air when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I also my friend, I grew up in a black neighborhood.
Okay. So you're saying you would let Will Smith slap you? Is that what you're saying?
No, fuck no, fuck no. I don't even know that nigga. We ain't that cool.
Or run up on you the way you did? I still can't believe that shit.
Yeah, I see somebody walk up on me like that, I'll start shuffling my feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking, I ain't just gonna stand there like Chris Rock did.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But yeah, man, Will was definitely that dude back then.
Yeah.
Especially being like I guess a cleaner guy. I guess I don't know how to explain that.
I mean, he was a fool at Fresh Prince of Bel Air shit.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't all grown and mature like he is now. He was younger back then, so. Yeah, he was definitely funny. Like, I mean, hollering at the bitches too. Remember how he was on Fresh Prince of Bel Air?
Yeah.
He was on the bitches, wasn't he?
Yeah, all kinds of them. It was
Nia Long and Tyra Banks, all of them. He used to be on them, boy. Yeah, Will definitely inspired you to be a black man. Even the white boys too. Shit.
They I mean, they didn't show too much of it, but about or discuss too much of it because of they wanted to keep their jobs, but they're like, yeah, Will was a bad boy back in the day, like all that Fresh Prince stuff, and he was like you said, getting all the women and all that, and he was doing his thing.
Oh yeah, you think Will Smith been to the Diddy parties?
I mean, probably.
Sure, he been to a couple. Shoot.
Yeah, he probably did.
I ain't never believed no gay shit about Will though.
Nah.
They got all type of stories. They got conspiracy about everybody.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of conspiracies with that stuff, so I don't know about that.
But I ain't gonna put that on Will Smith.
Nah, I guess even with LeBron James, he even said he's like, party like a Diddy party. It's like, oh man, not you too, man. Damn.
Well, I know people personally that's been to Diddy parties though, but
Yeah.
a lot of people tell you shit they ain't see nothing like that. So just because you've been to a Diddy party don't mean you necessarily got your butt played with.
Yeah, even I saw Bow Wow said that he's sad that he's not gonna be able to go to a Diddy party no more. It's like, damn. He's, I mean,
That's funny. Damn right. I'm mad I never been to a Diddy party. Shit.
yeah, just to experience it once, cause it was.
Hell yeah, not all that crazy shit. But they said that motherfuckers would lace you though. That's what's crazy.
Shit,
I just go to a Diddy party with my own bottle.
Yeah, it's the first thing you get taught, really, or should get taught.
That's why we gotta make it and throw our own parties.
Oh man, so this is what happens when you're doing something for the first time. Shit can go bad at any time. So this is how we improve. So we gonna move forward.
We still live.
Yeah, we still live.
We still live.
Yeah, lucky I learned how to.
We're not live. We're recording.
Yeah, recording. Yeah.
Still recording. And we had some technical difficulties, folks. But Mike Stanley's getting his shit together, just like you need to be.
Yeah.
So stop complaining, because we'll be right back. You good now, homie?
Yeah, be good.
Oh, yeah. So what was we talking about?
Basically how we're going to miss out on Diddy parties.
Diddy parties, never get to go with one. Which is a good thing, Now, you can say what you want, but a year ago, or 2 years ago, everybody was saying, I'd love to go to one of those.
Yeah.
And now, it's basically something that, like, reference to some gay shit. Anytime you see some gay shit now, you be like, Yeah, that could be at a Diddy party. Homosexual popping out of the birthday cake and shit is a Diddy party.
Yeah, man, that's probably never gonna go away because it's dealing
Oh,
with.
his legacy is tarnished.
Yeah.
Shit is done. They don't fuck with him on all sides. White people and black people. Black people don't like it because of all the raping niggas and shit. White people don't like it because of all the beating on women and shit.
Yeah, on camera too.
Even though I will say some of them bitches probably lying.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
Get the money.
But
some of them ain't.
that footage was crazy. The one with Cassie is like, damn.
Well, Cassie should have been ran. He should have been got the fuck out of there. He said the motherfuckers, he was terrible though. He the type that he ain't taking no for an answer. He ain't letting you go. He was doing shit like showing up to her apartment and breaking in and raping her and shit. Niggas crazy.
Yeah, and they said he's on suicide watch.
I got an aunt that's real old. She's real funny and shit. Like she be keeping up on like current shit, but she don't really she old, so she don't know what the hell she talking about. She said, "Poor Diddy." She said they just trying to get after Diddy for the money. I like, nah, mom, he's a bad guy. He said he was just trying to show those people a good time. He threw the parties and try to give people a good time. I said, no, mom, he was raping people, raping men and everything.
The child trafficking didn't help either. That was
Now they saying they got kids now. Yeah, they groomed Justin Bieber. That's why he turned out all weird.
Yeah, that's something you shouldn't experience, but
Justin Bieber got weird over rape and drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Try to do drugs to escape the rape.
You think I don't know, he's not. He's definitely white. Yeah. Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber's white?
Yeah.
Yeah. He could be half black.
Cause I think he tried to do dreads, but it was that weird white people dreads that doesn't look that great. They tried, but it's like, it's not gonna work, man. The texture in your hair, it's not gonna work.
Hell no. Nah, white guys with dreadlocks is one of the most pathetic things you could ever see. It's real culture vulturing in like a really disturbing way. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
I'd rather see you be white and like rap and shit like that than grow dreadlocks or cornrows. Which is worse, white guy with dreads or cornrows?
I would prefer cornrows over dreads.
I think they're both disgraceful.
Yeah.
To see a white person wear that shit. It's like, get it together, Brian. Yeah, man, shoot. But it's cool if you want a white dudes that break dance and got the little spiky white dude hair. I ain't mad at shit like that. Or play basketball.
Yeah, usually the ones that play basketball are the cool ones.
I got like a confession to make though. I'll do it on this podcast. I don't like white NBA basketball players. Like, I respect them and I understand that they're good, but like there's a part of me that don't like them. Like, I always root against them for some reason.
Is it because you're surprised about their like ability or like?
Nah. There's got to be somebody out there that's good enough to ball with niggas. I just something that I just can't. It's kind of like boxing, you always root for the black guy, you know what I mean? Yeah, if they playing basketball, it's just like part of me don't like them.
And it's like and then when I see people say that oh, I can take so and so on, I was like, no, you can't. Like, they're still professional athletes.
Oh, nah, you ain't fucking with Luka Doncic and all them. Nah, I realized this during the Olympic Games though, when I was playing against Serbia. Serbia was talking all that shit, and they had like a whole bunch of NBA basketball players on that team and shit, talking that shit. I was really like, fuck Serbia. Like, fuck them motherfuckers. They was really pissing me off. And then we had to come back and win.
Yeah,
they started beating us at half yeah, man. First half of the game, they was busting our ass. Niggas had to come back and win at the end. I was so fucking heated. I was like, I hate them fucking white boys. If they win, I'm going to be so mad. And that's when I realized, like, oh shit, I don't like white basketball players.
yeah.
I respect them. I ain't, shit.
Yeah, man. I used to play with a couple of college like prospects back in the day, and that it's like a different level. That shit's crazy.
Oh yeah, nah.
It's cool to experience though, because I respect people who like put in.
Still talking about white dudes or just basketball players?
Oh, just basketball players in general. Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah, yeah. Once you play a little basketball with them niggas, that's really that upper level and shit. And you see that shit be brutal.
Like what? You seen Bones Highland? He's from here. He I think he plays for the Clippers now. But he's skinny, but he can hoop. That shit. But he don't get much playing time apparently. He's trying to, but I don't know what it is. Like when he plays, he's like real good. He puts up good numbers, but it won't give him more playing time. I don't know.
Shoot, I used to be out of the ball. Shit.
It's like if you get in that situation, and then like say you want to be playing more, but you getting paid, So like do you just sit down and just play your role, or like do you still continue to strive to like be like a starter or shit like that? You know what I mean? Like, cause I see some stuff with some players where they'll it's like, look, I just want to be like the 11th, 12th man on a roster so I can get these benefits, and like they're the smart ones, but they're the ones that like
depends how good you are. Shit,
yeah.
If you know you ain't that good, then you gotta get in where you fit in. Shit, if you know you good enough to lead a team, you gotta accept that responsibility.
Yeah,
most people do want to be the leaders, though.
Shit, you can be a role player still make a pretty good.
Oh, of course, yeah. You just gotta be realistic with yourself on how good you are. Shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you know you ain't if you know you just a role player, then play your role. You still get credit when motherfuckers get to the championship or whatever.
Yeah, I think he can be a starter though, but
definitely got a ball. Shit. Yeah, I was a street legend. My neighborhood, I was one of the best.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And is that in the city of Elkton?
Yeah. Elkton, fool. Shout out to Elkton, Maryland, man. Fucks up with y'all. Shit, we be out there slanging and banging. Well, they do. Shit, I don't do that stuff no more. I do podcasts now.
Yeah, I was like right on the border of Elkton, so I didn't go like the furthest I went into Elkton was that Walmart off of 40.
Yeah, as soon as you get past that, we got you.
Yeah, we didn't go any further than that.
Snatch you up, Walmart.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Nah, man, it's a cool little town though. Shit, it was fun growing up there and shit when I was a kid. And there was just enough trouble to be fun,
Yeah, when you're a kid, you make the most of what you got because you just want to like entertain yourself.
Hell yeah.
At some point, I get that. Like that's why I got all these like games and stuff because my mom got me all the games because it kept me quiet.
Already.
Yeah, that's why she kept getting it because she needed her peace. I was like, all right.
So you was a gamer growing up?
Yeah, man, I played a lot. Nowhere near as much as like I can't do that shit. I used to do like night after night. I wouldn't sleep for like a few days playing certain games. This shit's like, what the fuck was wrong with me, man?
What was your games you played?
I played a lot of Call of Duty back in the toxic Xbox 360 days.
Yeah.
Back when they gave you that hard R. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you.
Right, yeah. Back when it was brutal. Nah, we would get them though. We would roast them. We start talking about their mom.
Yeah, that's usually. But
white dudes always seem to have a problem with their mom somehow. Like a white boy and their mom usually don't have a good relationship. Like every white boy thinks his mom is a bitch.
Yeah, that's where "fuck you, mom" comes from. Cause
they be hard on shit. So once you start going in on their mom, they be sad. We could tell we were getting to them. They be like, "Oh, you niggers," and we just be like, "Your mama fucks niggas. Your mama takes some black dick. She love it. She love the black cock. Your mama, boy." They start niggas be laughing at them and shit. Yeah, we just start going in on that shit.
And they mad, but they still staying on the game for whatever reason. Like you can.
Nah, We be that game though. You don't want to fuck with us. You start coming that shit saying, "Nigga, you think you gonna get us mad?" We start just going in on you. Motherfuckers ain't know where it come from.
It's a lot less toxic nowadays. Nowadays,
You can get kicked off that shit now.
Yeah, you can get reported. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's just crazy. Somebody feels a certain way, so report for offensive behavior.
Oh, for that nigga shit, you gotta report him. But
Yeah,
I mean all that other shit. But yeah, now they try. Yeah, you can't call it be a faggot or something. And you might not even be talking to a gay person. You just say faggot.
yeah.
But then they might happen to be gay.
I think that's the most I ever heard that word said. Really, and it was in games back then. When I hear people say it now, it's like oh, it's still alive. It's
Faggot.
yeah.
You're not supposed to say it. They say.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get canceled for it. Gay people don't like it. I think you can say it to like your friend or something like that. You can't just say it to an actual gay person. Like if you get to arguing with a gay person, then you don't want to just say that to them.
Yeah.
They could be, they could make it seem like gay bashing.
No.
You don't want to gay bash. Unless
Unless
Diddy's getting gay bashed.
he definitely is.
Everybody like fucks wrong with Diddy. That shit's a trip, man.
It definitely is. You ever what's the furthest you've traveled? Like have you been like out of the country for like
when
on
I was
vacation
a kid,
and stuff?
When I was a kid, I've been to L.A.
Oh,
Flew to L.A. When I was a kid, I went to St. Lucia.
where's that? Is that like the island or like?
Yeah, it's by Jamaica.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's some cluster of islands. It's not far from Jamaica. Yeah, St. Lucia. Yeah.
Cause
My white grandparents took me out there.
it's important to like experience different cultures like that because you
Yeah.
you know have a better perspective on things and all that.
L.A. was cool, man. Shit, when I got to check out L.A.
Yeah, I need to go with you next time. Cause the time I went there, that shit was that was when I was just starting comedy, so I did find a mic to go to while I went there, but I found out I had to do something else, and they saw me up to like the bigger stages or whatever. It's like, oh shit, I gotta come back and do that. But other than that, there's not much to do there unless you know people. Which, yeah,
Yo, is that screen moving?
yeah, it is.
That shit crazy.
Yeah,
You got a screensaver on that motherfucker. That shit trippy.
yeah, it's one of those live screen things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit cool looking.
Yeah,
It's supposed to look like a galaxy, but it's just like you look at it, look like the spiral is spinning,
yeah.
which it really is, but you can't tell if it's like, does it just look like it is or what?
There's a bunch of different ones on there. I love this computer shit. The more people find out or talk to me about shit, it's like, oh, Mike, you actually a nerd. He's like, yeah. It's just
Oh, people don't know you're a nerd when they first meet you.
mm-hmm.
I would have never guessed anything different.
Really.
It's not like I thought you had the fucking kilos for sale.
No,
I knew you smoked weed out of a bowl. I could tell. So that much just said this motherfucker got 3 bowls in his car right now.
yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Now Mike's a good guy. Good guy. Good friends to have around, man. Shit, you know.
Yeah, man. But again, really appreciate you doing this, bro.
Yeah. All my other friends are fuck up, so I decided to give you a try. You know, see where it can put my life in the right direction.
You can only try. You got anything coming up or?
I got a few shows coming up, a couple private shows and shit like that.
Okay.
Nothing really for me to promote, but we are headed to open mic tonight, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Bar 13. Shout out to Fenris,
Yeah.
Matt Morgan, Fendog, Fenris. We're going to see his open. We're going to participate in his open mic tonight, man.
Oh, I got a quick story with Fenris. You know, and this is why I fuck with him. Is he put me on his Honeybrook show for one night, and like I kind of felt it, but it felt like an off night. But all the other comments like, "Oh, it was great," and some of the people in the audience like, "Oh, you like what you did," and blah blah. And Ferris pulled me to the side. He's like, "Yo, that was dog shit." And I was like, "Damn." He's like, "Yeah, go back and listen to it. You were doing this and this." I was like, "Yeah." And I went back and listened to it. I was like, "Damn, you right." It's like, "What the fuck was I doing?" So,
Yeah.
but I appreciate shit like that because I need to make sure I'm tight with my shit. He's one of the few people who be doing that. So shout out to Fenris.
Yeah. It's cool that he try to help you for real. Nah, Fender's good peoples, man. So you definitely gotta support him and what he be doing. Any shows he put together, his support his open mic. If you ain't doing nothing tonight, come on out. You know?
Yeah, man. But that's a wrap for today's episode of Black and Off White podcast. I will say it right at some point. Yeah, man, it's gonna be on all the platforms.
Black and Off White, doing it right. Yeah.
Spotify, Apple Music. I think do people still listen to SoundCloud?
Sure.
Why do I sound old saying that? I feel like no one uses SoundCloud anymore.
I mean, I don't know. Shit, I got an iPhone.
Damn.
I'm on iTunes. Yeah, I guess people still focus on it.
But until next time, continue to celebrate what makes you